Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm sharing with you a classic build that I have recommended to my friends that are just starting Destiny 2. It's really simple to use and can be played completely free to play as well. This build is none other than the Void Tether Spam build. This build utilizes Orpheus rigs and the Deadfall Tether. The gameplay loop here will be firing your super into a group of enemies, then throwing your vortex grenade on them and shooting them. The Orpheus boots are really good and really help the build out a lot, but they only give half of the super energy. So to get the other half, you would need to do it on your own, but it will be really simple because of the armor mods displayed and our fragments, which will be seen later on in the video. But there are some really good ways to do that, like using your guns, which can be used very well using siphon mods to get lots of orbs of power. And there are really good guns that give super energy, like Bad Juju and the Pale Heart weapons. Doing this gameplay loop will offer you your super fully charged around a minute max, or a whopping 15 to 30 seconds after you used it. So you send your super into groups of enemies, you vortex grenade them, and then shoot them. You get half of your super energy back, if not a little bit more due to the kills, and you can start farming orbs with your gun and be invisible at the same time due to our aspects, which will be your main defense in this build. I prefer to use the gun Kvastov, the legendary Kvastov, because it has the perks Dealer's Choice, Strategist, and Attrition Orbs. But I highly recommend running something with Attrition Orbs, because paired with the Siphon mods, this thing will make a lot of orbs from a lot of kills. I prefer to use Strategies on it, because with the kills that you get with the gun, it will add dodge regen. And this is important because our dodge gives a lot of orbs of power and a lot of super energy. For my secondary gun, I'm using Aberrant Action, which came out during Act 2, and it's a rocket sidearm, a solar rocket sidearm. This gun also has really good perks, which helps a lot in endgame activities, and it's also craftable. You can use any heavy weapon you want. Me, I'm using an Adept Linear Fusion. Now, for the core of the build, let's get into the subclass. Starting off with the Deadfall Anchor Void Super Shadow Shot, which fires a single Void Anchor that lassos nearby enemies to it, and weakens and suppresses them. This will be the main part of our build. This can be followed by Gambler's Dodge, Smoke Bomb, and Vortex Grenade, which creates a vortex which sucks enemies in and deals damage. This grenade is very similar to our super, and like I kind of like to say, it is kind of like our mini super and is really powerful, and it's a great way of suppressing enemies and destroying them. Our main aspects, which will allow us to be invisible and are our main defense, are going to be Trapper's Ambush, which allows you to spend your melee charge on diving into the ground and releasing smoke and becoming invisible. This will be followed by a Vanishing Step, so whenever you dodge, you can become invisible. These two aspects will allow you to be invisible on demand, and that's why they are our main defense. Our fragments will start with Expulsion, which causes the ability Final Blows to explode, and our super is an ability. So any that die to our super will also explode and can get really cool chain reactions. The next one is going to be the Echo of Persistence, which increases the duration of void buffs like Devour, Void Overshield, such as stuff like that. And our next Echo is going to be the Echo of Reprisal, which gives you the super energy while defeating combatants while you are surrounded by them. And last but not least, we have the Echo of Starvation, which allows us to gain Devour by picking up a Void Breach or an Orb of Power, which, using our Siphon mods and Attrition Orbs, allows us to get a lot of orbs out, and you can get Devour so many times, and Devour is really useful in this build because it is another thing in our defense, which allows us to gain healing on kills and can be extended on kills as well. Next, let's see our fundamental armor mods, which are the key to our build. You can copy these down if you wish, and you can customize them here and there if you want. Now, thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel and want some cool content and gameplay like this, then hit the subscribe button. If this video helped you in any way, make sure to hit the like. Until next time, bye.